Hey, stop scrolling for a second. Britt here. If you've ever tried to rebrand your life and you still feel stuck, you're not failing. You're just doing it the wrong way. So let's talk about why. When people talk about rebranding your life, it usually looks something like this: a brand new version, a brand new vision board, a brand new coordinating planner, maybe even a fresh haircut, hiring a new mentor. You try it all. But then a few weeks later, you realize nothing really changed. And if that sounds familiar, let me tell you something that might be uncomfortable. Surface level changes, we've all done those. Those little shiny updates. They won't give you the lasting deep transformation that really happens on a depth that can shift. So why do so many of us feel stuck, even after doing all the right things? It's not because you're lazy. It's not because you lack discipline. It's actually because we often try to reinvent ourselves the wrong way. And honestly, it's not your fault. The world tries to tell you you can do it with a new Gucci bag, or you can do it with a new sports car, or you can do it with moving, whatever it is. It's what everyone else tells us to do. But the truth, if you want real change, you got to go deeper than that. So what I want to break down for you today is some mistakes that keep people trapped in the same patterns. And once you know them, you can finally start moving forward, right? Instead of self-sabotaging, circulating in the same place over and over. So, number one, you could be focusing on what you're doing instead of who you're becoming. Because we think that changing our habits or even our routines, make a new routine in the morning, let's have the smoothie before the coffee, let's have the coffee before the smoothie, whatever it is. We think that changing those little things or even our wardrobe will magically make us someone new. But the real transformation comes from shifting your identity, not just your actions. Who are you becoming? Who do you want to become? That's the question that really matters. Who do you want to become? Another mistake is letting your outdated identity quietly sabotage your growth. Your old self doesn't just disappear because you have a new planner or a new haircut. That inner voice, those old beliefs, that old voice in your head telling you you're not going to be enough, they'll sneak back in and pull you right back where you started. And if you ignore that, nothing's going to stick, because identity is where the shift happens. Another mistake is playing it safe instead of stretching your limits. Because let's face it, change is uncomfortable. It requires growth. It requires risk. And so often we just tiptoe around fear, thinking that staying comfortable is much safer. I'm thinking of the old book, The Comfort Trap, amazing book. But comfort never leads to transformation. You got to push past it, push beyond it. And finally, another mistake is really trying to change everything at once. We go all in and we burn ourselves out and then we quit. Because transformation, it's not about just flipping your life upside down overnight. It's about sustainable step-by-step growth. And if you've ever caught yourself in one or all of these traps, don't worry. You're not broken. I say that a lot. And I just need you to know that you're just identity shifting. You're not failing. You just need a smarter approach. So be the person you want to become. Speak like the person you desire to be. And here's the real secret to rebranding your life. Focus on who you want to become, not just what you want to do. Identify the beliefs and the habits that are holding you back and then replace them intentionally. And you can step outside your comfort zone just enough to stretch, not necessarily snap. So take it a step at a time. These small, consistent changes will always win out over the big, chaotic bursts that we try to change our lives with. So I'm confident if you start with these steps, you'll stop spinning your wheels and you'll start building a life that actually feels like yours. Not just like someone else's or someone else's highlight reel, right? So if you're ready to stop doing surface level change and actually step into the life that you're meant to live in 2026, take advantage of the link that I've got in the description below and join us in the safe community of amazing women building extraordinary lives. My gift to you. And just remember, you are beloved.